What is going on YouTube? This is Max coming back at you once again with another video. This time I'm doing a video comparison of the Xbox Series X 4K Ultra Blu-ray player against the PlayStation 5 4K Ultra Blu-ray player. If you like this type of videos, if you could do me a favor by hitting that subscribe button and hitting that like button if you like this type of content. Without further ado, I'm about to go ahead and show you guys a comparison between both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Just want to give you guys a heads up that I do have a new camera, so I'm still working out the kinks of it. So you might see a little bit of black crush in some of the comparison videos. I don't see that at all on my side. I am doing the comparison on a Sony A9F OLED TV. So you guys will see that on the OLED TV screen. And I'm going to be doing the comparison on Ready Player One, a little bit of John Wick 3, and Aquaman. And then I think the last one would be Jumanji, the next level. So without further ado, let me go ahead and jump into the video. So the first comparison that I'm doing right now is Aquaman. And you can see at the bottom is the PlayStation 5 and at the top is Xbox Series X. I try to slow down these videos as best I can, and just to give you a heads up, I had to do a lot of editing just because, you know, I don't want to get in trouble with the comparison videos. But you can see so far it's very hard to tell, but so far I am seeing that the PlayStation 5 is a little bit sharper than the Xbox Series X. And also too, I am noticing that the frames on the Xbox Series X has a little bit of a stutter, if you notice it on some of the comparison videos. And when taking a look at Ready Player One specifically, you can see a little bit more on the Xbox Series X compared to the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 does a really good job as a 4K Blu-ray player, but the Xbox Series X seems to be a little bit lagging behind. But if you really try to do if you have an Xbox Series X and don't have a PlayStation 5, or vice versa, it's really hard to really tell between the both of them. At first I was going to do a test with everyone here to see if you guys can tell which one is which, but it's just the thing is they're so close when it comes to picture quality that you really couldn't tell the difference that much. You have to put a pause on a lot of these videos just to see the differences on it. But if you do look at it and you are a video file person like myself, you do notice it on the Xbox Series X. So by looking at these videos in comparison, you could tell the difference. So what do you guys think of the video? I just want to give you the heads up that the camera that I was using to record all of this was a Sony ZV-1. So that was the camera that I was using when I was doing the comparison between both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. 4K player. And the TV that I was using was the Sony A9F. I have a 65-inch, so that's why that's where I like to do my demos on. But just to let you know, just to give you a little bit further more detail, I do not have any black crush. It may look like that on a YouTube video, but it's very, very difficult to recapture a lot of the footage on the camera on the TV. Just letting you guys know. So everything that you're seeing as in black crush wise, as in shadow detail, I do not see it on my side. For some apparent reason, it's a new camera that I'm using. I'm still trying to get used to the settings. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. However, by looking at those comparison videos, you do see a little bit of a difference between the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. One thing I have noticed is that on the PlayStation 5, the image is sharper, a lot sharper. I went for a regular user who really don't care about movies that much. You're not going to notice too much of a difference if you have the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. I noticed it on my side, so I'm just letting you know what I have seen doing the comparison. Also, too, on the Xbox Series X, I have seen a little bit of a stutter when it comes to the frames, when it comes to the scenes, more particularly when I was watching Ready Player One, John Wick, and then also Aquaman. I just noticed that the scene was stuttering a lot when it comes to that Xbox. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's a firmware update, but it is an issue per se. But looking at it, if an average person who really don't mind or as picky as that, they really wouldn't notice the difference on it. But the PlayStation 5 did a lot better when it comes to the scenes and frames wise. Just to let you know. Other than that, if you do have to choose between if you're doing a PlayStation or Xbox, I would say hands down get a PlayStation 5. But if you're using this as your dedicated 4K Blu-ray player, I would say it's okay, it's decent. I still think that you should get like a standalone 4K Blu-ray player. Is a lot better options when it comes to a standalone 4K Blu-ray player, because for one, the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 don't have Dolby Vision. I'm letting you know right now, you don't have Dolby Vision. You do have HDR10 plus, HDR10 on both 4K players, but you do not have Dolby Vision. You do have Dolby Atmos. It also plays DTS X, IMAX Enhanced Audio, which I find pretty strange that they'll have that, but they don't have the Dolby Vision, but they have the Dolby Atmos. So it's one of the things that as a person who like to watch movies, that's really is a huge negative on my side, especially if you using these both systems as a dedicated 4K Blu-ray player. So I just want to let everyone know about that. If you're trying to use this as a dedicated 4K Blu-ray player, you will not have Dolby Vision, because just looking at that, it still looks good. It still looks spectacular when it comes to that. But I think it is a bummer you don't have Dolby Vision. So just gotta let you know. But other than that, I'm about to go ahead and end the video. If you did like this video, please give me a like and a subscribe button. It will help me out a lot. Comment on this video if you have any questions regarding this video itself, and I'll do the best I can to answer any comments or any questions. And without further ado, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.